Hello all, welcome to the Black Daisies channel. I am Mela, and today I am playing with my Sims. On this channel I draw, I play, usually The Sims, sometimes Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I'm pretty low-key, so if this is your thing, I would love it if you subscribe. We're just gonna jump right into our legacy game now, which I haven't really played since the last video I made about them. And that was actually a couple of weeks ago. I've kind of been busy. But I figured today I'll have a little bit of casual fun. And let's see where we end up. Items removed. Oh, you know what I did? I had forgotten, oh my gosh, I'd actually forgotten to turn custom content back on. So I've mentioned before, I'm mostly a builder when it comes to playing my game. When I build, I turn off custom content. Reason being is because I don't like to have custom content when I add them to the gallery. And this just keeps it easier for me to build, so I could sort that out instantly. Also, when you do upload a build to the gallery, even though you don't have any custom content in game, if it's turned on through your settings, it will still flag that gallery item as having custom content, even though there is none. It's a really annoying thing. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's intentional, but I don't like it, and that's what tends to happen even though you don't have any custom content. So if you're wondering why your no CC build is flagged with CC in the gallery, that is why. All you have to do is go back into your settings, turn it off, and then save your build again, and then re-upload it into the gallery, and there will not be any CC flag. And I don't make the rules, I'm sorry. That's just unfortunately how that works. So we just went in here, we're just going to go in here and we're just going to make sure that that is turned off, and we're just going to reload the game and hopefully everything will be a-okay. My gameplay basically I do use custom content. I have no qualms about that, about playing around with custom content, but because it does make everything a little bit spicier. I do use mods too. My only problem is I don't go shopping enough for CC. There's a lot of stuff out there, so and I'm usually pretty limited with time, so I don't really spend a lot of time going looking for content. Not that I feel like I need content. I do like my game to be Maxis matches-ish. I like the look and I like the stuff I already have here. You also noticed too, when we first loaded up the game, that the Star Wars banner was on. I did not pick up Star Wars. That is, so far, the only pack that I do not own out of The Sims. And you know what? I'm okay with it. I don't feel like I'm missing out. And it's not a thing that I'm going to rail against or hate on or anything like that. I understand that, you know, not really meant to pick up every pack. I do because I like having stuff, but I just don't feel like the Star Wars game pack was going to do much for my game. And even though all the objects are nice, I just don't feel like it will enhance my game in any way. And I've been watching live plays, and I think that kind of cements it for me. As I said, I'm not angry about it. Eventually, maybe I'll pick it up when it's on sale and it makes more sense. But for now, I'm okay with it. There's enough for me to do in the game here. So as you can see, it's Love Day. This is where we last left off on in, as I really haven't played this game enough, this legacy enough. I've been building since my last video, which was actually a couple of weeks ago, so I have no excuses really. Actually, I do have plenty of excuses, but it's okay. So it's Love Day in game, and I think today what we're going to do is we're going to just play Love Day. Let's see where we're at. Hali'a is home, and she's talking to Christina right now. Christina, as I mentioned before in my previous video, she's the baby girl of Gen 4, and she's not staying. She just got out of college, and she has moved back home temporarily, and then she'll be off on her way. That probably will be later on. Okay, so Colin looks like he's at work. Jasmine, Grandma, is at work. Jeremiah, he's in the red. What's going on with Jeremiah here? But let's take care of Jeremiah first because he looks like he's having problems, and the last thing we need is for a social worker to come take him away. So, Hali'a, I know you're not feeling hot yourself. What's going on with you? You're uncomfortable? Oh, you ate bad microwave food. So let's go take care of your son here. So he's not in a great mood. Maybe you should do something. Jeremiah is fussy, so I'm wondering if he's going to destroy his food. Nope, he's eating. He's good. Look at that. Jeremiah has finished his food without throwing it on the floor. How nice. Let's give him a bubble bath. Well, actually, let's first take care of his dirty diaper, and then we'll give him a bubble bath. Jeremiah is playful now, so at least there's that. So we're just gonna bring Jeremiah over to the playroom there so he could play a little bit. Oh, there's a fire. What is happening? Where's the fire? Oh, the fireplace is on fire. Oh no. Oh, okay. Alright. Guys. Oh, okay. Is somebody taking care of Jeremiah? Julian, what are you doing here? That's Uncle Julian, by the way, screaming at the fire. Uncle Julian is visiting because he has a key to the house. And there's... Oh, but we have sprinklers, guys. We're good. We have sprinklers. We're fine. This is a well-to-do family. They have taken care of safety measures. We have fire safety system. Oh, Christina took Jeremiah. Oh, she's panicking. And Jeremiah is like, what's going on? What's going on? I think that's sweet how they save the toddlers first before anything else happens. And Julian is like, yeah, I know. So Julian, this is Uncle Julian. This is Jasmine's little brother. He is the youngest of Generation 3. He is half an alien. So, and he's been living in San Myshuno, and he should be late in his later years. He's an adult, I think. He's just like almost an elder, I think. But I haven't been playing him too much, and I think I screwed around with time with him a little bit, so I don't exactly know how old he is. We are just going to make sure that we bring Jeremiah back into the house so he's not standing out in the rain, because that's another emergency that we don't want to deal with. We still have our Christmas decorations up. Interesting. Okay, so let's take care of Jeremiah for a little bit, guys, and then so this way I could take care of Hali'a. Hali'a is all tense now because of the fire. This is stressful, isn't it? So in Sulani, if there's a fire in your residence, the neighbors will come around and put out the fire for you. Here, I don't even think the firefighters even made it. Or maybe they did. Did I not see them? So we're just going to dress up Hali'a a little bit. I feel like she does need a little bit of a makeover. That is a lot of green. That's a lot of green. I downloaded a green screen custom background so I could make cutouts for my last video, and I forgot to take it out. So we're just gonna have to deal with that little bit of green here. So we're just going to start with her hair and makeup. I think there is some new hairs that I haven't looked at yet from the Nifty Knitting Pack. They're pretty nice. I kind of like them. Not for her, but they're really nice. So looking forward to playing around with them. Let's see what we got here. I think I want to keep her hair long though. So at this point, we're just going to do a quick speed through run in Create a Sims, because this wasn't supposed to be a Create a Sims video. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing with her. Just playing around with all the different hairs and different makeup. I do have some custom content in there, so I'm playing around with that a little bit too. And the idea is not to change her up too drastically. I still like the Maxis Match look. I just wanted her to be brightened up just a little bit, get a little bit ready for her date, because I don't think I've ever put any makeup on her except for when she got married. So I don't think anything else was added to her face. I did change her look a little bit because, as I did mention before, she was a townie. She was an NPC. So I just went in there, and like I do with most NPCs that marry into my families, I just very, very slightly change around their looks a little bit. So I think in her case, I just kind of made some changes to her eyes and maybe to her face structure. But all in all, I didn't want her to look too different than her original townie self. And I think that's my philosophy with most of the townies. I just don't want them to look alike from each other, the same from each other. And some of them I just want them to be a little bit more appealing than others, because, you know, some townies are a big mess. And not like I feel like I'm fixing them, I'm just making them different. Different enough for my Sims. And once they're different like that, I don't change their genetics anymore. I don't do any other changes to their facial structures. They could just be whoever they want to be. That is my philosophy in Create-A-Sims. But yeah, as I speed through everything here, I just wanted to explain that a little bit. I don't really have a process when it comes to Create-A-Sims. I just do what I like, whatever looks good in the end. Some people are masters at picking the right stuff, the right makeup, the right clothing, and it all seems to work. Maxis Match, Alpha, whatever. For me, I'm just like, okay, let's do this until it gets fixed, until it looks good, because I'm not the best at style. I think I'm pretty decent at building and art and stuff like that, but oddly enough, when it comes to fashion and makeup, I'm not really great at that. So yeah, I'd be happy just wearing t-shirts and jeans. So yeah, I'm pretty boring that way. But I don't want my Sims to be boring. I want them to be a little bit exciting. I want them to wear patterns. I want them to dress in their respective styles, whether it is, you know, an island style like what Hali'a has, or if it's like kind of like a casual Northeast American style like Colin. So that's all I want out of Cass. And the stuff that I pick in terms of custom content that reflects that as well. So here I think I just picked 2 looks for her, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. You know, one for just kind of lounging around, one a little bit fancier. Not that fancy, not like formal fancy or anything, but just like, you know, something that she could go out in and meet other people. And that's still appropriate for Brindleton Bay weather. That works for me, whatever you call this thing. Yeah, okay, she's got her look. And so we got those 2 outfits, and I think that's about it for what we need to do with her. So she is ready to go out now. Good for us, yay. And she's pretty. She's a very lovely Sim. But let's see now. It's 3 o'clock now, so I guess all she has to do is make sure that Jeremiah is okay. With Jeremiah's hanging out with Grandpa, so he's good. That laundry machine is busted. I don't know what's going on there. Well, we're not going to fix it though. We're just gonna we'll leave it for another day. This video is not about fixing broken appliances today. Not today, sorry. This is their garden. It's a small garden. This is the garden that Hali'a has been taking care of. Discussion etiquette. Everyone is raving about the new work the university's visiting artist. Colin may decide to offer the counter opinion that the visiting artist is an overinflated hack. Or he could go along with popular consensus that his work changes art as we know it. This is interesting because I don't believe that Colin is the type of person that would just go along with everybody else. I think he'd be honest, brutally so. He does have the mean trait. So that means he's not going to hold back. He's not going to sugarcoat a specific opinion. There's a few people that he has learned to sugarcoat his words around, and I think his fellow students aren't one of them. He's insufferable that way. I think that's part of his personality quirk, and we love him for it. So we are just going to click on offer counter opinion, and that's, you know, that's what he does. So let's see. See, it worked out for him in any case. Colin's explanation that the artist's most famous work is just a red square with blue dot draws several, I was thinking that too, admissions from the colleagues. Good thing he spoke up. And he got a medium performance gain. See, so being honest does work out for you. So if you're ever thinking about lying to spare people's feelings, you could do that. It may work in some situations, but also being honest will work, especially in the delivery too. The Spice Festival is in town. We're not going to the Spice Festival, but Colin is home, so you guys could start getting ready to go out for your romantic love day dinner, guys. Are you excited? His hygiene is low, so we're just going to take care of that because I hate it, actually, when you bring your Sims somewhere where there's an event and halfway through that event they start getting stinky. It's actually a pet peeve of mine. I hate seeing stink lines on my Sims while I'm playing them. It takes me right out of what I'm doing, and I just kind of need to take care of it. So I might as well just make sure that they're taken care of beforehand so that they don't get smelly halfway through their date, because that just kills the mood. Okay, guys, you're ready to go on a date now. And Colin, he's not the type of person to give flowers. He ignores his tradition because he's mean, but that's okay. He still loves Hali'a, and he will probably give her flowers. So they're both going to go on their date, on their love date. So just go on, ask your woman to go out with you. She's not having a good time. She doesn't look like she's still pretty upset from the fire earlier. So we'll see if this date does anything. All right, here we are. We are at the Acorn Mills restaurant. So if you're new to my channel, I actually do speed builds. This was my last speed build. So let's see here. And I built a restaurant for these two, for this lovely couple here. I also built it for me, but mostly it's to put a nice romantic restaurant in Brindleton Bay. So I'm sending them here. Colin, oh, she's still unhappy. So he's doing his best to ease her situation here. And she's like, oh, don't tell me we're getting fast food. What is this place? And he's like, hey, relax. I know you had a hard day. I know there was a fire. Are you kidding? It was a huge fire. I almost died. Jeremiah almost died. How could you be so casual about everything? But babe, you know what? We're just going to go through here. We're not going to give her a ball, but there's some artwork that he could give her, so let's do that. So let's just go ahead and give your girl a large realism painting. Maybe she'll appreciate that. I mean, I think she would appreciate anything that you do, Colin, but you painted it at least. It was your painting. You didn't buy it from some random stranger. It was something you did, and you gave it to her, and she appreciates it. See, she's very much appreciative of having a new painting. She likes it, especially it's from you. So this is one of my more basic builds, I think. It's not very ambitious when it comes to architecture, I think. I didn't really do, not like a lot of my builds are, but I didn't do much research on them except for the interior. So I did look at a lot of Pinterest boards for the interior of this place because I wanted to create a particular feel. It's raining right now, so unfortunately I'm not getting that feel. I'm just getting, like, you know, it's dim and dark and it's gray and raining. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to create like a really nice farmhouse, or this is supposed to be an old mill type of classic restaurant. It looks like a lot of people are hanging out here, so you better get your table. So we're just going to grab one of the more romantic tables. I think there is, let's see here what we have. So yeah, this is the most romantic table in the house. I think it's right close to the window. Oh, that's Violet. That's Julian's wife, and you're not stealing that table, are you? No, okay. So she's okay. You could hang out with Julian. Julian is right there. Feels really awkward. It's really awkward to have a romantic dinner when your uncle is sitting at the table next to you. He's looking at Julian like, hi. Hi. But they're all adults here, so I think they both understand what's going on. We're just gonna have a conversation. So let's see. The main goal is to socialize with your date. They're socializing. They're not gonna have a problem getting to it, I think. Order food for yourself. Socialize about the meal. So yeah, let's grab a couple of wines to start off the evening. Put both of you in a nice mood. It's a good thing that white wine is chef's choice tonight. And then a little bit of dinner, because both of you are a little bit peckish. So let's see what we have here. I can't remember if Hali'a is vegetarian or not. There's usually a vegetarian in every household in my game, but I don't know if she is. I didn't really put a lot of vegetarian options on this menu, did I? I wanted it to be as realistic as possible. Pasta primavera will do, and I think he'll have some fish and chips, which isn't a very romantic meal, but whatever, he likes it. I think they're so cute together. Yeah, playing restaurants, getting my Sims to dine out is one of my favorite things to do with my Sims in game. I just love watching them have conversations. I like the food. I like choosing food for them too. I don't know why. It feels weird just watching, you know, your little dolls eat. I like it. It really brings up it gives them an excuse to talk. It brings up the relationship score. So if you need a couple of Sims to bring the relationship up, and you just you have a few hours, because you know, let's be real, sometimes these restaurants don't work as well as they should. And I don't think it's any fault of the builds. It's just you know, for the longest time the restaurants have been glitchy. I think a lot of the issues have been fixed, but sometimes they're still a little bit glitchy. Like sometimes it still takes a while for the meals to come to the table. But I don't notice that as much, and it doesn't annoy me as much as it did before. Buddy, are you gonna just leave the book there? That's so rude. Okay. So this guy just came over and left a book in front of Colin. And he can't even put it away. Oh hey, Jocelyn is here. And Jocelyn, are you taking the book away? Thank you. Thank you, girl. So Jocelyn is Colin's little sister. Looks like the whole family is here. She's a 3-star celebrity. So she got bored with that task, it looks like, and just left the book in front of him. Okay. Items on the table are preventing your order from being delivered. Clear the table to receive your order. Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay, let's just get rid of that. So let us go into build mode and just get rid of that. Aww. That was an autonomous kiss. See, look, we're already at gold star. Main goal, socialize with your date. You're all good. Both of you are good, see? I wasn't surprised. What's everybody else doing here? Somebody is doing push-ups in the middle of the dining room. That's nice. So it looks like Julian and Violet are having dinner elsewhere other than their seat. That's another annoying thing. Excuse me? Did you just take her wine? So Uncle Julian just took her wine. That is beyond rude. Oh my gosh. Not like they care. They're really into each other here, it looks like, but no, that's not right. See what I mean by glitchy restaurants? That stuff shouldn't be happening. But look, at least their food is here. And she's got wine again. Somebody has wine again. That's odd. Was that a glitch? What happened there? Or maybe that was Uncle Julian's wine? I don't know. How are we doing? They're both hungry, so go, dig in, go eat. Enjoy. But they're socializing, they're having fun, there's time left in the date. He's talking about wardrobes, and she's you know, just kind of echoing it. She's not upset anymore. It looks like she's forgotten about the fire, and there's another fire that she's concentrating on. There's a cozy fire. That's how fire should be, nice and contained and giving warmth. Oh hey, the Hackings are here too. She's sharing the romantic spirit of Love Day. All the couples are here tonight, including the Hackings. They're also here to have dinner. Excuse us guys. Alright. That was awkward. I don't think Colin is the public, the PDA type of guy, the public displays of affection type of guy. I think Hali'a wouldn't mind it, but Colin's like, oh, this is awkward. No, he's definitely not a PDA type of dude. But for Hali'a, I don't think he'd mind. They're having a good time, even though they're tired, though. Look, they already have a gold star date. Food's done. I'm not going to get dessert for them, even though dessert is classic Love Day fare. I think for food they're fine. They're fine. They're just tired. I think it's time for them to go home. So let's end it early. We got our gold medal. We got our gold medal gift in our inventory, and we're just gonna head out. We're just gonna go. Let's send our regards to the chef. Sorry if I'm jumping around here, but yeah, let's deliver the compliments to Chef Fernando. Yay! Let's celebrate Love Day a little bit, and oh, they're very flirty now. And I think it's time that both of them just head home and conclude their Love Day shenanigans, if you know what I mean. It's midnight though. It was literally a 6-hour meal. Either that or time isn't balanced in the game, but we'll just have them flirt with each other a little bit. Just finish up her Love Day task. She's gonna give him a flower, and that should take care of like sharing some romantic spirit as well. Oh, she's so tired. Colin is good, so Love Day is working out for him too. He doesn't have to give her flowers because he's not into that, but it's okay if she gives him flowers. He'll accept it because he still loves her. He's not gonna like throw it in her face or anything like that. So this place is actually pretty at night. I never really noticed how it looks during gameplay, that is. We're back here at Grey Point, which is the name of their sprawling mid-century mansion, and let's finish off the night with a little bit of woohoo. Because what else does one do on Love Day? They're both so tired though. I don't know if they could do this. They both want to do this. Look, they're both very flirty, but okay, you know what? Don't worry about Jeremiah. Because you got Grandma and Grandpa to look after him, and Christina. Let's just kind of take care of stuff. You could woohoo with Hali'a or try for baby with Hali'a. Oh, there's an interesting situation. So I did say in the last video that I sometimes randomize my choices, so that's what we're going to do now, I think. So we are just going to see if we could try for a baby with Hali'a, or if we're just going to woohoo with her, and we're just going to go and grab a randomizer online and just pick a number. We're just going to go odds will be we'll just woohoo. Even will be we'll try for a baby. So let's see how that works out, shall we? Well, we are just going to grab a random number generator from Google. Whatever. Okay, 1 out of 12 will generated an even number. We came up with 6, which is even, which means we're having a baby, guys. Okay, so we're going to try for baby number 2 in Generation 5 family. So Jeremiah is going to have a baby sibling. Yay, that's awesome. Where the heck are you, Colin? Can we just... Okay. Alrighty. How we doing? We both are really tired. Oh no. Okay, there she goes. Yeah, okay, this is not romantic at all. It's not fitting the mood. And Colin is just, okay, well, that's it for me. I'm just gonna go straight to bed. Oh dear. Hali'a, could you like wake up a little bit? Because we are gonna do this thing before we end off on this video tonight. We are going to have this baby. Well, we're not gonna have the baby. We're just gonna try for a baby. No, Hali'a, come back here. We don't need to look at that calendar. Come back, please. Colin, your wife is still flirty. Please ask her. Sweetie, you know, Jeremiah is a toddler. We're both young. We're both evil. We're both rich. Let's go have another baby. And Hali'a says, okay, whatever. Just be quick about it. And of course she'll say yes because she loves her husband and she likes babies, so yeah. I like to think that she comes from a big family too, even though she doesn't have a family in game. Alright, so we're just gonna leave it at that. And thank you guys for coming by and checking out my gameplay video and checking out part 2 in this legacy. I don't know if we're doing parts. I don't know if we're gonna continue. We'll see. We'll see. I am having a lot of fun playing on video, so it's really interesting. I don't do this often. I'll check later on whether it took or not, and I'll let you know in the next video, and we'll see where we go from there. So maybe in the next video we'll pick whether or not they stay here. Maybe do another random roll. And one more time, thank you so much for coming by. I really am glad you made it to the end here. I really appreciate that. Feel free to comment if you have anything to say about my video. It's all good. Or, you know, you could just like it or subscribe or whatever you want to do. It's absolutely cool. But thanks again and have a good one. Cheers!